Okay, we are back. I think last time I mentioned that the radio wasn't working. I took this for a test drive, and at the last minute I thought, ooh, I should put on the radio, and wouldn't come on. And the other thing is, this thing kept reading 5.9, and I'm like, what the hell? So done is I had put the gauges in, or that voltmeter and the USB thing. And so I thought, well, I'm just going to unplug that. Sure enough, I unplugged that and it works. So then I think, well, I want to do it to a power source that's hot when the key's on. So I connected it up that way. Still shows 5.9 and the radio won't work. So I have no idea what has to do with that. So anyway, I'm going to run it right from the battery. And the second one I bought, remember I thought I fried that one, but I didn't. Oops, came with the on-off switch. So I'll have power all the time. I'll just keep it off unless I want to see the voltage or charge anything. But it still looks better than a big hole there since I don't have a radio there. Anyway, radio's working. I've also, I bought this thing off Temu. So I spent all day yesterday getting tools organized. I've got another pegboard to go up here. But I mean, it's a lot better. I got rid of all those little plastic drawers and I got all my screws and nuts, sockets lined up, metric by size. Anyway, but I still need to do this door, but it's super cold in Longmont for painting. So I think maybe I'll still pull it off, get the door panel off, get sanding it so that next week when it's spring again, I can paint it. And then I think I mentioned I brought the half doors over. I'm going to shoot those black and gray on the inside. I'll probably run those for the summer. Anyway, having fun working, even though it's cold out. It's nice here in the garage. Later, we got really nothing going on today except I finally put it's still got my fingerprints all over. Finally put the new steering wheel on. A little smaller, makes it a little easier to get in and out. I had the Jeep cover for it, but it's too big for that and too small for that. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing with that. Anyway, not a big deal. Again, disconnect the battery. I watched a guy did an excellent, very detailed video on how to change it, but I mean, it's not hard. You just need the right tools. I did have to take my steering wheel puller and put it on the drill press and gouge it out a little bit to give enough room for the two nuts to go right there so I could pull it off. But yeah, everything's back on. Horn works. Damn, that's a loud horn. So I think that's it for today. I am going to I keep saying this, get those half doors out and start working on them. I still got to rebuild that door. But that looks nice. I love the Jeep horn button. That's it for now.
And this is how I'll probably die. Trying to cut down this tree. Here we go again. Ugh. I wish I was a praying man. I might be praying right now. Oh, God. There's just no good angle because I'm so close to it when I'm up here.
Well, we could get the blue ladder out.
Oh, it's not as tall as this one. Oops, wrong button. Shit. It's gonna fall right on me. I can't get high enough to put a decent notch in it. All right, here we go. my last day on this earth. Oh, see, now this one's gonna poke me from behind. I mean, I don't honestly think I could get, God, up any higher. Tree. I guess I'll just try and notch. It doesn't matter whether I cut any more branches off or not.
And if you knock the bird feeder down, it's not the end of the world.
It might be for me. Ugh. Come on, don't do that. All right, okay, here we are. Reggie the Wonder Dog. Kisses. You wait for Daddy, okay? This is, whoa, the storage unit. Got my truck topper up there. Jeep parts everywhere. Rigged up some lights with my battery. So I'm here for some rope, so I can pull that tree down on my head. I'm also going to take this because I'm going to start trying to see what I need to do to make that fit. Right, here's my Jeep jacket. Tailgate for the drop down tailgate conversion. Seats for the seat upgrade. Oh my heavens. And that's all like camping gear and stuff, but we got solar panels on top of that camper I ordered that will power that, so I always have power. What else? Oh my heavens, I have so much to do. I don't know how I ever worked and had a job. But anyway, I'm going to throw this in the truck. I built the PVC around that. I should probably throw that up on top. When I get the camper, I'll probably sell that. But this makes it nice so that you have an actual door. What? You want to play with some rope? Get it. Don't chew it up. My original plan was to just work over here, but I didn't really want to be gone all the time. But I certainly can, and the Jeep will be parked in here through the winter. I'll have to clean a little bit more out to make room for it, but anyway, it's a nice little storage unit. It's only about 10 minutes from the house, so that's not bad. Okay, so I'm going to load that thing and back later. And we are headed back to the homestead. Reginald's keeping track of all the critter smells. We got Long's Peak straight ahead that got a bunch of snow over the last couple days. It was almost gone. And then we got a bunch of snow. So Mount Meeker, Long's Peak are the two big ones, and then off further north, those two tips are the Twin Sisters, I think they call them. Anyway, the mountains are farther away here from where I live. When I was in Utah, they're right there in your face if you live along the Wasatch Front, but still just as pretty. Reg, you agree? Yeah? You didn't eat my rope, did you? Good boy. And we're back because Reggie, hi, decided to get right up close to me and then fart. And he's like dead inside. It's nasty, isn't it, Reg? What crawled up inside of you and died? So we had to do all the windows down. Dang it. Radio's on. YouTube will go, nope. Copyright infringement. So maybe I'll edit that part. But anyway, Reg, you right by me? Yeah. He came up here and farted. So we had to put all the windows down. And waiting, I'm starting to hallucinate. Oh, it's pretty bad. Don't do that again, okay? Bad dog. He knows what he did. And we're back. And since I made a decision, since I have 1, 2, 3 sets of doors, and this is a set that's very, very heavy for an old brittle guy like me. I'm gonna finish rebuilding the one for the passenger side. I think it's back there. Painting, new weather stripping, and I'm gonna list those for sale. I still gotta paint that handle. And then I'm gonna work on, ordered new mirrors for that. Working on painting the mirrors for the half doors. But yeah, I'm not gonna be able to lift these on and off. In fact, this in there was so tight now that I put the new sleeves in that I had to use a jack and a board to get them up out of there. So that's it for now. I did want to update on what happened with the tree, which, because my batteries died. There's the mirrors I'm getting ready to paint. Chainsaw's still working. Ah, man, I gotta pick my feet up when I walk. So I did get the top off. I wish I could have got it on video. Got a really long rope and tied to the top. My wife stood out in the golf course pulling, and I cut and it came down. It was spectacular. And now we're gonna try and cut the rest of it down. Hey everyone, this is gonna be the last video of this episode. Got a lot done. Kind of just got to the point where we're driving it now. Can I zoom out? There we go. I'm gonna leave it that way for a bit. I did bring over the Cherokee seats. I'm still gonna do that, but for now, we're gonna get out and drive this thing and enjoy it a little bit. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe, since I pretty much blacked out everything, I may black out those D-rings. I don't know. Oh, nice. I need those. And those D-rings. I've got the pocket flares on order. The guy says they're going to be 2 or 3 weeks. I got the diamond tread that's going to go along the rocker panel there. That's what these screws are for that I almost lost. But anyway, like I said, thanks for watching, and we'll be back in the next episode.